I love Mike Hanson Archives.
Are you ready to run?
8 years have passed and I continue. Don't need a photograph to lend my thoughts to you. I wish that I had gone before you, or take your place beyond the ground in the grave. These people talk, but they don't know you. They hear the things they'd say and think we were insane. The life was so long when you're waiting to go home, and the heart grows numb. My strength is overcome, barely holding on. I read an old newspaper issue. The hand of pilots washed the blood away. He came to kill, not to kiss you, to gas the children as the snipers fire away. The headline said they were heroes, heroes. Kind of hero kills the little ones. Been controlled throughout the centuries. They lie to suppress the truth, to rewrite history. The time has come that they should pay for what they've done. Goes on, you might be the one that's barely holding on.
What's Thibodeau?
I'm never gonna run. Gotta face what they have done. Pray that God is there to sanctify. If only we could join as one, could finish what's begun with the quill 200 years ago. Would you say the founders of our states will say that it's too late to take the power back into our hands? Now there's no time left to waste, 'cause when our leaders kill the saints, the sacrifice for public offering. And I'm never gonna run. We've got to face what they have done. Pray that God is there to sanctify. If only we could be as one, we could finish what begun with the quill 200 years ago. Do you think the founders of our states would say that it's too late to take the power back into our hands? Now there's no time left to waste, 'cause when our leaders kill saints, you'll have to ask, is the spirit gone?
April 19th, 1993, were wiped out. We'd be back to where we were April 19th. 86 people. Once upon a time, they were just a number. Nobody could fathom it, even though it sounded like a lot of people. It wasn't until we began to plant trees, people kind of got an idea of how many that was. You can have a look around today and kind of get an idea of how many it was too, just by who's here, how many's here.
Here's the flag.
All right.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you so much. It's backwards. All right. I want to thank Sheila Martin for words and allowing us to rebuild this church for all the Davidians, and of course Judith Vincent, known as Texas Lil, who's just done a great job. And you know, so much of this effort was possible because of talk radio. I broadcast from commercial AM and FM stations. We also transmit on shortwave, but the internet was really the big thing, and Judith has written some wonderful articles. And if people would like to see some of the photos throughout the process of rebuilding the church, just some of them, they're out on 2 boards out here a little bit later after this dedication. You can go out and look at them, and it's just a small piece of the different levels of construction that we went through, and it was just wonderful. It's just so sad that he and others have been demonized. And we're just hoping to reverse some of that, because if they can surround a group of people, murder them, and then the general population says, well, they got what was coming to them and they never met him or never had any idea what really happened, then it can happen to any of us. And I say, never again. No more Wacos in America.
Never again!
Uniforms, the helmets, all of it. And believe me, the next time a Waco cranks up, if I can get there, we're not going to be building churches. People that don't even know it. Texans don't want. All right. I'm going to go ahead and, see, I'm flailing here. I get so angry. Knocking off the media's microphone. Maybe that's good. We know they're going to cut it up. No, that's all right. Some of you are good. It's that network news services with CBS, yes. ABC and Fox all at the CBS Broadcast Center doing all the work together, working. Don't hear a lot about that. Here in our controlled society, we're coming forward with the new media, just like the printing press and the Renaissance, and we're going to win. Victory is ours! All we have to do is take it on it, and can't stop it. Black Oil, Black Relations serve in your leadership. I'm the leader of this new church. You're a wonderful man. God bless you, sir. And here are the keys.
I would just like to take a minute to thank you all for building our beautiful church and for allowing God to use you all in this work. I also want to apologize for acting foolishly sometimes and telling everybody I love them, but I really mean it in God's way. I've consecrated my life to Christ since I was in my 30s, and so far I think I've been faithful, not because I'm strong enough, but because He is my strength. And I don't think I can do anything without Him. He is my husband and my all. I know most of you have been so grateful in your effort and sacrifice, and I appreciate it very much. And especially from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank Alex and Mike for being chief organizers of the work, George for being our jack of all trades, Scott for watching and keeping the place nice and watching over Indio the dog, and Paul for being so kind and trying to help me solve several problems and for providing a ride when I needed one. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. God bless. Feel you. One thing that Mike and Judy neglected to put into their figures when it came to the amount of money that has gone into this church. They were just talking about supplies. They did not figure in the thousands of hours donated by the various people that came and helped from weekend to weekend. And I appreciate everything that each one's done. Each one's done, the efforts that they've contributed.
Glory to God.
Amen. Even now I still remember, and the feeling's still the same, and this pain inside of me goes on and on. Even now I have come so far. I wonder where you are. I wonder why it's still so hard without you. Even now, when I come shining through, I swear I think of you. And God, I wish you knew. Somehow.
Sheila lost 4 of her children and her husband, and that, of course, is dedicated to those that she lost. And Sheila, God bless you. You still have family and friends, and just we're trying to rectify some of what happened to you.
He is hard-nosed, he's hard-boiled, he's tender. His name is Alex Jones. What's amazing is that this man is only 26 years old. Considering what he has accomplished and demonstrated in building this church, I believe that by age 36, he could become the youngest president of the United States. Is Alex Jones.
Victory is ours against the New World Order, against the communists and socialists and the bankers that run the whole filthy show. And now that they run the world, or at least the central hubs of power and the banking establishments and the dominant media, they plan to sack this country. Are you gonna let them? Feel your ancestors. These individuals, again, were testing you back in '93, testing you with the World Trade Center, with Waco, and then in '95 with Oklahoma, trying to scare you, run you off the cliff like a bunch of lemmings. But some Americans aren't lemmings. God bless you.
There's still hope of adding on to the church here, but with so many reminders of that bloody day 7 years ago, no one here could believe that you can think of Mount Carmel without thinking of that deadly fire. Olga?
Well, Joel, you mentioned those who helped in the construction of the church and those attending today's ceremony, but what about who will be going there to church on Sunday or hereafter?
Well, actually, many of the survivors of that fire were here today, and they've actually begun putting up temporary homes here on the site. Their ultimate dream is to move back out here and rebuild the compound as it was 7 years ago. Olga?
All right.
And it's historical, and it feels good to be a part of this.
Now, Branch Davidians say their flag flies again, and that's a signal of what they call an unlawful attack by the government.
Back in April '93, 17 little children, all so helpless and so small, died a senseless death of gas and flames. How many names can you recall? 17 little children. Don't it make you wonder why? 17 little children. How could they deserve to die? Maybe we should stop and ask ourselves, have we become so blind? Will 17 little children finally open up your mind? How did you sleep last night, Bill Clinton? Tell me, did you feel their pain? As 17 little children cried out and perished in the flames. Attorney General Janet Reno, I accept your offer to resign. How can you stand for law and order now when you won't answer to your crimes? 17 little children, all so helpless and so small. 17 little children. How many names can you recall? Maybe we should stop and ask ourselves, have we become so blind? Will 17 little children finally open up your mind? I've heard it said the Branch Davidians only got what they deserved, yet no one seems to know what laws were broken, what was in the warrant they never served. Yesterday I sold my TV set, stopped my subscription to the Times. To me it's plain to see the children. Don't it make you wonder why? 17 little children, how could they deserve to die? Maybe we should stop and ask ourselves, have we become so blind? Will 17 little children finally open up your mind? Open up your mind. Even now, I have come so far. I wonder where you are. I wonder what is still so hard without you. Even now, when I come shining through, I swear.
Two other solutions all Americans and people globally should be aware of. Number one, we should all ask God for guidance and pray that he deliver this country and this world from these clutches of these degenerate dehumanizers. And number two, never turn in your firearms. Slaves are disarmed all throughout history. Please make copies of this tape, multiply them, or get original copies at 888-253-3139. It's a battle. Wake up to it. Knowing is half the battle.